The Adventures of Superman is an American television series based on comic book characters and concepts that Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster created in 1938. The show was the first television series to feature Superman and began filming in 1951 in California on RKO paved stages in the RKO 40 Acres backlot. Cereal manufacturer Kellogg's sponsored the show. The first and last air dates of the show, which were produced for first-run syndication rather than for a network, are disputed, but they are generally accepted as September 19, 1952 and April 28, 1958, respectively. The show's first two seasons, episodes 1 through 52, which were 26 titles per season, were filmed in black and white. Seasons 3 through 6, which were episodes 53 through 104, which were 13 titles per season, were filmed in color, but were originally telecast in black and white. Adventures of Superman was not shown in color until 1965, when the series was syndicated to local stations. George Reeves played Clark Kent and Superman, with Jack Larson as Jimmy Olsen, John Hamilton as Perry White, and Robert Shane as Inspector Henderson. Phyllis Coates played Lois Lane in the first season, with Noel Neill stepping in the role in the later seasons. Superman battles crooks, gangsters, and other villains in the fictional city of Metropolis while masquerading off-duty as Daily Planet reporter Clark Kent. Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen, Clark's colleagues at the office, often find themselves in dangerous situations that only Superman's timely intervention can resolve. The opening theme is known as the Superman March. In 1987, selected episodes of the show were released on VHS. In 2006, the series became available in its entirety on DVD to coincide with the DVD release of Superman Returns, the first Superman feature film to emerge after almost 2 decades without such a movie. The feature film Hollywoodland, released in 2006, dramatized the show's production and the death of its star, George Reeves. From the beginning, the series was filmed like a movie serial, with principals wearing the same costumes throughout the show to expedite out-of-sequence shooting schedules and save budgetary costs. For instance, all scenes that took place in the Perry White office set would be filmed back-to-back for future placement in various episodes. This was often confusing to the actors. Money was further saved by using a simple change of wall hangings to change Clark's office into Lois's office, thus dispensing with additional set construction. Other scenic shortcuts were employed. In the last seasons, for example, there were fewer exterior location shots, and episodes were filmed almost entirely in the studio. Reeves' red, blue, and yellow Superman costume was originally brown, gray, and white, so that it would come through in appropriate gray tones on black and white film. After 2 seasons, the producers began filming the show in color, a rarity for the time. Filming of the color episodes began in late 1954, but they were broadcast in monochrome starting in early 1955. Because of the added cost of filming in color, the producers cut the number of episodes per season in half. Each 26-week season would feature 13 new episodes and 13 reruns of the older black and white shows. The monochrome prints of the color episodes also had to be treated so that there would be a similar level of contrast in the colors of Reeves' new costume and that from the earlier seasons. The contrast increased each season, as the gray tones of the blue and red would otherwise have been nearly indistinguishable. The show's title card, imitated the three-dimensional lettering of the comic book covers. Some references titled the show The Adventures of Superman. Other books, as well as TV guide listings, simply label the show Superman. The on-screen title of the show is Adventures of Superman, with no article preceding Adventures. Bill Kennedy, framed by the show's theme music, voiced the opening narration of the show, expanded from that of the 1940s radio show and the 1940s Superman cartoons. The opening narration of the show set the stage for each program. So check out this classic Superman comic book TV series on DVD or Blu-ray, and I'll see you in the next exciting video.